Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about what's going on with crime and the massive amount of illegal immigration that's happened. Why did it happen? Well, you can't help but know for sure, 100% sure, that the people that are in charge of the border, not the Border Patrol, the people that are in charge of them, 100% know what the implications were going to be. They're not stupid, they're evil. It's working. Their plan is working out. And I actually got a book in my hand. I'm gonna read you just a little bit. The New World Order by Ralph Epperson. If you hadn't read it, please do. It's a good read. It's not to scare you, it's just to fill you in on their plan. Why else would these insane, maniacal, appointed, elected officials be doing the absolute opposite of what they should be doing for this, what used to be a great, great country? Founding Fathers set this thing up for us, and the people in charge are doing their best to tear it apart. And they're doing a good job. If I was an evil person, I'd be proud of them.
Video recordings read by prosecutors, Mata claims he was recruited to join the gang to commit robberies. But the most shocking claim, the gang has been smuggling guns into city-run shelters.
Trendy Aragua members were smuggling firearms into city shelters inside food delivery packages. That way they'll have to go through the metal detector.
The NYPD is on to this gang.
We've never seen anything really like it. They're so dangerous.
Police say within the past year, there's been an increase of over 300% in robberies and grand larcenies. NYPD Chief of Detectives Joseph Kenny, who was on the 6 o'clock news earlier this week, says it started back in 2022, 2023, when the influx of migrants started arriving.
They have now made an arrest in that shooting that happened in that Chick-fil-A restaurant on North MacArthur Boulevard. 2 people were killed in that shooting. The suspect in custody now, Oved Bernardo Mendoza Argueta.
And they were all loading their guns. He grabbed her by her hair, pulled her up the stairs, and told her not to move or he was going to kill her. And while he had her face down to the floor, he yanked all of her personal jewelry off, everything. They just sort of started putting it in backpacks and duffel bags. She felt like they were going to kill her after they hit her 3 times with the gun in her head.
And you're probably thinking, if I could have been there. Well, if you could have been there, what could you have done? What would you use to make things better, to put an end to this? Think through that, please. Think through how you're going to protect your family, the price of the stuff that you use to protect your family, what's going to happen to the price of seeds in the future, the kind you put in a dispenser and protect yourself with. Why not? I don't make any money off of that. A good friend of mine sells it in bulk. Don't waste his time. We're talking bulk seeds delivered, maybe if you live in the right state. If you live in the wrong state, figure it out. But before we move on, I want to encourage you to protect yourself. I just can't see another way around it. It makes no sense not to be able to, none whatsoever. I've got 2 solar panels hooked up to a solar pump that's going to pump enough water for thousands of people. Not that we need to, but somebody on this channel might see what I'm doing and take notes and do it for themselves. I only have the pump. I have not built the filter yet. The pump will fill up a 5-gallon bucket in 30 seconds. It's pretty wild. I'm gonna turn it on for you. The sun's bright. It's pretty impressive. That's off the sunshine. It's got a lot of pressure too. I mean, that's as much as a garden hose or more. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a waste of time to learn how to filter water, how to grow your own food, storing, 2 weeks to 4 weeks to a month to 2 months, you know, maybe 6 months, maybe even a year's worth of food. Is that stupid? Is it stupid to prepare for a black swan? Is it stupid to stack freedom seeds? Stack them up, pile them up. Something that's known to double in value when bad things happen. Is that just way far off? Or does it make sense to you? It does to me. Maybe I'm just some kind of weirdo prepper. I don't know. I don't think so, but crazy people don't know they're crazy. They think everybody else is. What we're seeing with violence and what we're seeing with, you know, all the crime, are the people that make the wrong decisions consistently going to make another catastrophic wrong decision, or is it just a way to implement exactly what they want, which is control? Control of everything. Disarm the population. The Surgeon General, Vivek, I believe it's his name, I'm going to roll a clip of him, and he's coming out and saying, it's a crisis.
General Dr. Vivek Murthy. Today, for the first time in the history of our office, I am issuing a Surgeon General's advisory on firearm violence. It outlines the urgent threat firearm violence poses to the health and well-being of our country. As a doctor, I've seen the consequences of firearm violence up close in the lives of the patients I've cared for over the years. These are moms and dads, sons and daughters, all of whom were robbed of their physical and mental health by senseless acts of violence. Unfortunately, the problem has continued to grow. 54% of adults in America report that they or a family member have experienced a firearm-related incident, whether they've been personally threatened with or injured by a firearm, lost a family member, witnessed a shooting, or shot a firearm in self-defense. Many of these harms are disproportionately felt in our communities. Black individuals endure the highest rates of firearm homicides, while suicide rates are highest among veterans, older white individuals, and younger American Indian and Alaska Native people. What is especially devastating is how this has affected our children. Firearm violence has become the #1 cause of death among children and adolescents, more than car accidents or drug overdoses. I've sat with parents who've lost a child to firearm violence. I've listened to their stories and felt their pain as they describe the holes in their hearts. As a father, I know a parent's worst nightmare is to lose a child, to feel like you can't protect your child from harm.
All right, guys, that's it for today. Have an awesome, awesome day. I'll see you in the next one. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell on your way out. Thank you. Later.